We can no longer put our own freedom of expression on our front lawns.
What kind of sign you are allowed on your lawn or property is changing here in Surrey after City Council amended a bylaw that expands the definition of a political sign. But that has some arguing the move is meant to silence groups like the one fighting to keep RCMP in the city. The ban on political signs expands from just elections to referendums and plebiscites and any municipal, provincial or federal issue. The amendment passed Monday night.
It's intended to strike the balance to allow such expressions of political thought during the appropriate moments, during the period of the petition.
Councillor Linda Annis voted against the bylaw change.
It's just another way to silence the residents of Surrey. They now cannot put lawn signs out on their own personal property. They can't come to City Hall to speak on anything other than development issues. Members of Surrey have been banned from council. Clearly, the mayor does not want to hear what the residents of Surrey have to say.
But others argue the changes are made to clean up the city, and it was suggested in a corporate report from staff.
You know, it's housekeeping and tidying up with our sign bylaw. So to make it anything more than that, I think would be was disingenuous by the other councillors.
There are some exceptions for periods around elections, but a political science warns about clamping down on freedom of expression.
We want to be sure that it's happening in a minimal way with a very strong justification for it. And so there's a concern whenever we see very broad language that it may be overreaching, that even if there's a rationale behind it, that we're overshooting the mark.
But the group Surrey Police Vote says it clearly targets their efforts. It's pushing for a plebiscite and wants residents to have the chance to vote on whether they want a new local police force in the city. The transition away from RCMP is already underway. There's also the question of how the bylaw will be enforced.
If we do see an implication that freedom of expression is being curtailed in important ways, I would not be surprised to see that there is going to be some pushback.
In Surrey, Crystal Laderas, City News.